Okay everybody, this is how you transform the Doctor Wu Micromaster Scale Ultra Magnus figure from the built-up robot back to the trailer. Now the reason I'm doing this video is because there's no instructions for this in the packaging. There's just how you build him up into this state. So just a reminder, this is only the transformation process and the review is separately uploaded. What we need to do though is we need to take the parts off him. It's a bit like body armor. So before you, if you've not seen this, all of course these parts will fit onto a bit like a parts former, to be honest. You need to separate at the shoulders, not like that though. So but because that's happened, I'm going to keep this in just to show you, so if it happens to you it's not too detrimental. Now what's just happened is literally the arm has popped off there, but as you can see it's just a ball and socket. So let's pop that back on there, nothing to worry about. What we're then going to do though is fold the fists down like so, come to this elbow joint and lift this up, fold this all the way out. Same principle here. Let's go with the elbow joint first, then let's try and separate this, fold this all the way out of the way, and then we can fold the fists down at the same time. What we're then going to do is if we bring this up, turn these over on themselves like so, and this is going to make the trailer. So you can see now where this is going to pretty much tap together. That's above the circle. Don't try and put it in the circle. The circle is for when you're putting the missiles on the side. So just above it, push this down over the top. This is really quite intricate. If you've not seen a Doctor Wu figure before, these are tiny, and I do mean tiny. Right, there's pretty much most of the back trailer ready, which I'm sure you'll agree. Right, now we can just take this off the top of the cab. That's just tightly gone all in there, snuck, that's what I was going to say, or fit into it neatly. Now before you forget, turn the head around and then leave that like so. Then what we need to do is take his giant boots off. So if you open up the back there, and then you can see you've got like a little swivel there. Just try and then prise, I say prise these out because they fit in really snug. There you go, out comes the leg. Same on this one. So what we're looking at doing, this is going to come out and that's going to come out as well. So if you just lift this front bit forward, it's just tucked into the leg. Once that's out of the way, this just should, and it is quite stiff because obviously you want it to stay in. There you go, there's the clearance, out it comes. Right, let's sort this little robot out and get it into the cab first and foremost. So what we need to do is take the arms off here, rotate them around to get the correct orientation as if he was going to be a robot. We can keep the head down for obvious reasons, but what you need to do is, yeah, we need to spin the whole chest around like so, fold the waist all the way back like so. We can then tab the legs together because we don't need them to be separate at the moment. Now the wheels were tucked here underneath his chest. Now this gives you the opportunity to fold the arms underneath, tuck the fist underneath there as well. Make sure this is giving you just enough clearance so then you can tab that in as well. So what we're looking to do is bring down this wheel, fold this forward, and then just make sure that goes flush to the back. Oh, it's getting in the way of this now. That needs to stay down, and that's better. Fit in there, fit up on there, and clip into position. Right, what we need to do, you see that I just condensed the legs, push them as far over as you can, they'll just slot into position, and then you can already make out there that's a bit like a jigsaw piece. It's going to fold over and fit in like so. Keep the toes pointing down as well. That's the cab ready for you. What we've got to do now is build up the cab though. So this is where it can get a little difficult, and I'm not going to lie, it gets very, very fiddly. So let's take both of these, let's join these together via the tabs like so. In fact, what we can do, that's just slightly coming off, we can fold this back, and on this, that was the back of the boot, fold it back, that's now going to be the sides, and then this is the bottom. So there we go, we've clipped that together. This huge cutout is now going to come in very useful because we're going to store Ultra Magnus's head in there. So on here you can see this bit does actually move. What you're looking to do is put this flush against the back of there. So what we can do is slot this into here, and then you'll see that the other pieces will line up. They will line up nice and neat. Let's just see if I can get this in. I say this is probably the most awkward bit. It's not really awkward, it's just because it's fiddly. It's just because of its size. It really is tiny. So if I took that there, that's better. Now it's gone in, just, well, the one side has. Let's make sure this side goes in as well. You can see there, see that's trying to slot, that's better. Once it's in, these will then clip around it, but you don't want to clip it all the way in just yet. Reason for that is there's some little cutouts there. This is where we're going to attach to this part of the trailer. So what we're looking to do is this part is going to drop over, this is going to come underneath. So line these up first, so tab this and that together. You heard that click. Same on this side, line it all up, tab that in as well, push these down and over the top of there. There we go, that is the trailer. Turn this around and that will of course line up, I've turned it the wrong way, with this. That's going to fit onto the back, and that's the trailer. And then of course you can then attach these either side as well if you wanted to. There we go, let's pop that in, and there is the completed trailer. Hope this helps anyway, because say it's not in the instructions. Take care guys.